Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel and today's video. So the Swedish sentence of the day is gonna be "You're very kind," which is in Swedish. Du är väldigt snäll. Du är väldigt snäll. Du är väldigt snäll. So today I'm gonna do my weekly Will I Buy It video that I upload every single week on Thursdays, and this video is inspired by Samantha March, and I'll link her down below, but she also has a community playlist where all different creators can upload their Will I Buy It video. So if you do want to see that, I'll link that down below as well. She's always linked in my description box, and in these videos I talk about all of the new makeup that has come out. And I did take a break last week, I know. But the thing is that the one thing that I wanted to talk about was the Colourpop Blue Moon palette. That was the only thing I wanted to talk about. I went through Trend Mood and I didn't see anything else that I really wanted to talk about, and I didn't want to fill the video with a lot of junk and shit, so I decided to not do the video last week. I know that some of you guys were disappointed, but most of you guys understood. So today we are going to talk about a lot of shit that has come out. So I'm just gonna jump to the side because I always forget that, but today I remembered. And by the way, I did film this look. This is actually gonna be up in maybe 2 weeks because I have done a Shop My Stash. Maybe 1.5 weeks ago, maybe even 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks ago anyway, I filmed a Shop My Stash, and it's not a Shop My Stash where I duped out some products that I wanted to purchase. No. It is a Shop My Stash where I went through my collection and I decided that these are the products that I want to use for the next 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know how long I'll do these. So it's sort of makeup that I'm using on my everyday, not on camera. I don't want to feel obligated to use it on camera because it can be a little bit repetitive if I'm only gonna use the same products on camera, but I'm using them off camera anyway for my day-to-day life. And you have that to be excited about. Hope you are excited about that. So I did do a little makeup tutorial only using the products that I had in my Shop My Stash. So you have that to be excited about. Just thought that I would mention that. But let's continue with the Will I Buy It video. And I did want to talk about the Blue Moon palette that Colourpop came out with. Hi, it's me. Again, editing mode. Yeah, I know. This looks like my boob. It looks like it's just laying here. It's not. Anyway, what I wanted to say was that I forgot the most important thing. Of course, I need to mention something very, very exciting in this Will I Buy It video. A lot of you guys already know this, but I have talked about the fact that my palette that I did in collaboration with the Blush Tribe is coming back. So you can go ahead and pre-order it right now. Woo! Sorry, I'm like overly tired and I have a little energy drink here because I need to edit, and I'm just so stressed. I'm so tired. I'm just so just need to get this off my chest. But I wanted to say that my palette is back in stock. You can order it right now for £21.99, I think it is. And it will ship somewhere around the 10th of July or July 10th. And everyone that orders my palette will get a free titanium dust or a pigment that is called Paulina. I will have it up on the screen right now. It doesn't matter if you pre-order the palette the day, the minute it launched. If you have already pre-ordered it, you will get it. This is not a code that you have to apply or anything. Everyone that ordered my palette will get this pigment. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for just your guys' support and everything. I just thought it was so amazing, and I just thought it was so much fun. And I loved reading all of your comments. But yeah, you can use my code if you want to as well, which will give you a little bit of discount. It is Paulina Beauty. I hate saying my name like that, Paulina. But yeah, you can use my code Paulina Beauty 10. That will give you 10% off, and it's not affiliated. I don't earn a single penny with that code, just so you guys know. Thank you so much for everyone who's not only bought it but said congratulations, and that's been sharing pictures on Instagram or for just thumbing up that video. It just made my entire day seeing all the thumbs up. I was like, oh, so happy. So just know that you have made me a very happy lady. You guys know I said this for such a long time that I had an order that I wanted to place on Colourpop, but I waited because I knew that this was Colourpop's, like May was Colourpop's birthday month, and I knew that they were gonna come out with a lot of junk, so I decided to wait. They came out with the main squeeze palette, which was the watermelon collection. Didn't purchase anything from that. But then when the Blue Moon palette came out, I lost my shit and I ordered immediately. I did show you guys on Instagram what I purchased, so I screenshotted some of the products that I did purchase. And you guys saw that I had ordered the main squeeze palette, but I did order it with my friend Jessica here on YouTube from Stars Hollywood Jessica. I'll link her down below. But she only wanted the blue palette and the main squeeze palette, and instead of us both paying taxes, I said that I could order the palettes for her and then ship them to her from Sweden so that it's not that expensive. And it's a little bit better for the environment anyway. So let me see here. The Blue Moon palette is absolutely gorgeous. You guys know I'm not one that has any blue palettes in my collection. I think you know what? I think I have one blue palette from NYX. But other than that, I don't have a lot of blue eyeshadows, and I think it is because I'm not a blue eyeshadow wearer. I don't use a lot of blues. I love blue shimmers, but matte blues are not really my cup of tea. But when I saw this is so icy. This is everything that I could have dreamed of. This is my perfect blue palette. They, in my personal opinion, could not have done a better job. I think that this palette is so freaking stunning. When I think about blue palettes, I think about a lot of darker blues and a lot of like navy blues and a lot of like deep, dark, not deep dark, but maybe, you know, Juvias Place, the one that is in the Masquerade palette. Let me show you because I have it right here. But I think about this blue, for instance, but they did a lot more icier blues than I thought of. And just the fact that they included that white, that I promise you is like that duochrome with blue iciness in it, just makes me wanna scream out loud. I was so excited, so I did order that. I did also order a lot of their gel eyeliners. I did order some lip products. I ordered the Sweet Talk palette that I don't know if I'm gonna keep or not. I broke down. I broke down completely, but I will do a haul video when I have received that, and I'll show you the products that I did purchase in May, and then also some of the products that I have purchased in June, which I don't think is anything except powder. Okay, I'm kidding. If you are living in Sweden, Grand Parfumerie, which is a store, is closing. They are going out of business. So I actually found a lot of products there, like lip products that I ordered for, or that I bought for like no money at all. So go to your local Grand Parfumerie and look there. Something that I haven't talked about, but I need to show you this. This is something that I will purchase, but just not right now. This is from Menagerie Cosmetics, and they have come out with this beautiful palette. This is just an empty palette, but the one reason I want this is because the wolf, or whatever it is, the fox, or whatever it is, that is holding his paw up, chasing some sort of bug. I don't know the English term for that. In Swedish, it's called trollslända. Let me see here, I can translate it so we can see. Dragonfly. It looks like Sigge. It looks like him. I got so many tags in this from you guys, and you guys were like, oh, they did Sigge, and I'm like, yeah, they did. I even showed it to Nicholas, and I was like, I want this so much. So next time Menagerie Cosmetics comes out with something, I will order this one as well. And that is a product that I'm only gonna purchase for the packaging, nothing else. Only because of the packaging. So freaking stunning! Oh, sorry, I was going to talk about Colourpop because they did come out with some of these sticks. So this is sort of blush and highlight sticks. They come in 18 different shades, and I have to say that they look stunning. They look so freaking beautiful. I love the way that they look. I think that the packaging is so cool. I think that the packaging they have done a super good job with, and I know that they will sell so much only because of the packaging. only because of the packaging. Oh, I want to purchase this, and someone actually DM'd me showing this, and I said to that person, why couldn't they have revealed this last week when I placed my order? Oh, so freaking annoying, because if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put a little arrow to the two that I really want to purchase. So it's one blush and then one highlight, because they look stunning. How much I'll use them, that's another. But when it comes to Colourpop, I cannot restrain myself just because they are so affordable, especially if you live in Sweden. This is $8. I have to see how much that is in Swedish money. Yeah, but that's under 100 bucks. That is 75 Swedish crowns, which isn't anything for a highlight and a blush stick. In Sweden, they would probably up the price by 149, so $18, $16. So I mean, I'm living for it. So this is already available. You can go ahead and purchase it on Colourpop. This is something that I haven't talked about yet on my channel, which is Juvias Place. Have I talked about it? Did I talk about the fact that I didn't order from Juvias? Yeah, I think I did. But they have now come out with powders. So they did come out with foundation and concealers. And this annoys the freaking crap out of me, why they didn't come out with this at the same time as the foundation and concealer. Because I was on the website when the foundation and concealer launched, and I was going to purchase 2 concealers. The shipping was too high, but they did not have the powder on the website, and I looked for it because I knew that they were coming out with powders because Trend Mood had said so, and I even told you guys, but then no powder came, and I was so annoyed. And now I'm trying to see how much this contains, but I cannot for the life of me know how much this powder contains. I feel like it's gonna contain a lot because the concealer contains 10 milliliters, which is a lot for a concealer, but they don't have it listed, and no one has done a video when I'm filming. I've looked, but no one has. And even when you click on ingredients, it's like nothing. And people in the comments on Juvias Place website or on Juvias Place Instagram has said that, hey, we want to see the ingredients, which I understand because some people have allergic reactions and so on, and they are allergic to certain items or certain things. And they said to them like, okay, but you can just DM or you can just email our customer service and we'll tell you. And people were like, no, that's fake because you don't want to tell us. People have contacted their customer service, but they don't want to. They're just like, no, you have to wait until Monday. And when I'm filming this, it's already Tuesday and nothing has come out yet. So I think that that is a little bit strange, but maybe they're just overworked or underworked. They have like not enough staff. I'm waiting for this to come to Beauty Bay, if it ever will. Not all of their products comes to Beauty Bay. Just today when I'm filming this, the Tri palette came to Beauty Bay, so they're a little bit slow. So Kristen Dominique is coming out with her 4th palette, and I feel like it's getting a little bit too much because she came out with her Latte palette. Great. That one got great reviews. Everyone loved it. And then she came out with the Lemonade palette, which people did not really love as much. I have the Lemonade palette, and that is actually a palette that I have been diving into over the last couple of months off camera, and I have to say that I've changed my mind. I've always said that the mattes are not their best. They are the best. I mean, they are so good. I love all of the mattes. They're perfection, nothing wrong with them. But some of the shimmers, like the yellow one, I don't really like, but the pink ones and the ones that I have tried so far are good. I haven't tried everyone, so just keep that in mind. But the ones that I have tried, I do really enjoy. And then she came out with her Blushing Berries palette, and I was going to purchase that, but something just kind of held me back. And now she has come out with this palette, which is her Rustic Glam palette. And I think that it is that I just don't really understand this color scheme. I don't like it at all. I think that it's butt ugly. The 2 shades that I think are so pretty is the 2 pink ones that is in the end of the palette. But all of the other ones, I feel like this is just a dull palette in general, and I don't feel like it has enough depth. Even the darkest shade, which is called Moon something, which is the one that looks like a really deep blue, that is a shimmer, I think, because it has glitter in it, and I did zoom in on it because I thought that maybe it's a black with glitter in it, but it just seems to be a shimmer actually. I do also think that the shade Cactus is super pretty actually. I think that that shade is super unique, but other than that, I just think it's butt ugly. So this is gonna launch on June 6th, and that is today when you're seeing this. So if you are interested, it is coming out. Okay, I need to speed this up because I have a lot of shit to talk about. Okay, so continuing with Melt. Melt. They were so popular with all of their rust stacks. I even wanted to purchase one. I was so close to purchasing one. Well, okay, something so sad. Makeup Struggles have closed her channel or whatever. She's not gonna do YouTube anymore. So sad. She was the one person that you knew that you could always trust. I loved Makeup Struggles. I thought that she was amazing. She still is amazing, but I, of course, for selfish reasons, wants her to continue to do YouTube, but I understand the fact that she doesn't want to. But she talked about their rust stack once, and she said, she talked about the rust stack sheets in parties. I have ever since thought that that palette or that stack is called cheese, like cheese and parties. Like a cheese party. So I always been like, why is it called cheese? I don't understand it. There's no yellow in it. So I really wanted to purchase that, but they were so popular with the rust stacks. Everyone talked about them, and now they started doing eyeshadow palettes. And you know, with the Gemini palette and the Smoke Sessions palette, everyone lost their shit over it. Everyone thought that they were amazing. They were so good and everything. Now, this palette is coming out, and I thought that this is Urban Decay. But no, it's Melt. I don't understand it because it feels like Urban Decay did a collaboration with Kat Von D almost. I don't see this being Melt. Also, the Cool Side shade is all shimmers. I don't like this one bit. I think the layout is wrong. It's also like this book. No, I don't like it at all, and it is Sephora exclusive. Well, then only people in the US can purchase it. Maybe some people in Canada as well. But all of the other ones, I don't know, maybe people in Australia can purchase it as well. I don't really know that. But I do know that we in Europe, we don't have Melt at Sephora. So fuck you. So we did talk a little bit about Jaclyn Hill, you know, when she came in with her Miley Cyrus thing, like, I came in like a wrecking ball. And now she has revealed that she's coming out with, was it 18 or 28 palettes? No, shades, I mean. 20 shades of lipsticks, so it's an all nude collection. I'm not gonna say too much, but I think that some people that has darker skin tones said that there wasn't enough nudes for them. I don't know, I can't speak on that, but I'm for sure not gonna purchase it. They retail for $18 each, and shipping is more expensive than the product itself. I don't know this because I tried to purchase. I know this because I know that someone else tried to purchase, and I could see that the shipping was super high. So no, Jaclyn, no. Okay, let's dive into Morphe a little bit. They have actually come out with a few things. So let's start off with this palette. This is sort of like a Fire and Ice palette. Like a blue meets red palette, which is pretty cool actually. I don't have that many complaints about this palette at all. It is a 35H palette, retails for $24. $24, but their 39S palette retailed for $34, $35. Why is that? That's a big difference. No, I don't have a lot of complaints about this. I think that it's a cool idea. I think that the palette is cute. It's not something I will purchase, and of course I would swap out a shade here or there. I mean, it's 35, so of course I'm not gonna love everything. But overall, I think it's a okay palette and nothing wrong with it. But then they're also coming out with a Pride collection. This is what the packaging looks like. I was so amazed that it was a smaller palette. I think it's super cute. cute. And then this is what the palette looks like. So it is a palette and it is a brush kit. I can probably say with 99% security that the brushes are from like goat or something, so it is animal hair, which I'm not gonna purchase, so I'm not gonna purchase that. But the palette is pretty cute. It is a rainbow palette, but I've said that I'm not over rainbow palettes, and especially not when they look this cute. It is 25 eyeshadows, and I do feel like it's good executed. Like, I feel like it's a cute palette. It's definitely a good palette. Yeah, I don't have any complaints about it. I think that it's super cute, and I think that Morphe did well. But the palette is gonna retail for $20, and the brush kit is gonna retail for $28, and that is 7 eyeshadow brushes. And then it says, I'm gonna read off here, but it says 100% of net proceeds from this collection will be donated to Trevor Project during the Pride celebration to help fund 24/7 suicide prevention and crisis intervention services for the LGBTQ youth. And this is already available when you see this. I have to say that I don't really know what the Trevor Project is, but I think it's amazing that they help a organization for people in the LGBTQ community that is suicidal. I think that that is awesome. You guys know I suffer from mental health, so everything that goes to like acknowledge that and help people with mental health issues, I think it's amazing. I think that this is so good, and this makes me want to purchase it a little bit more. So Be Perfect is actually doing another collaboration with Stacey Marie. If you don't know, this is the first palette that they did in collaboration. Amy Loves Makeup actually made me purchase this. She has raved about this palette, and it was on sale on Beauty Bay last year, 2018, so I actually ended up purchasing it. This is what it looks like. It's super cute. You get a bunch of eyeshadows and then you get 2 highlighters. I did a first impression on this and I thought that this palette was okay, but I did not love it. But then I used it more times and I absolutely adore this palette. I think that this palette is probably one of my favorite rainbow palettes when it comes to formula wise. I think that this is so easy to work with, and I think that they did a phenomenal job on this. I don't think that this is overhyped. I actually think that this is underhyped. So the fact that they are doing a round 2, it definitely makes me super excited. So first I just saw black and white swatches, and then I saw this swatch picture and I was over the moon. I think that this is stunning. This palette, even though you might not be able to see it, but you do have some neutrals in here as well. You have these ones that you can also pop in this. You have this one. You have these little more toned down purple ones. You have this yellow, and you know, you have a bunch of different mix in this, which makes me feel like you can do a neutral beautiful palette or a neutral beautiful look, but you can do something else as well, like super colorful. I just think that this color scheme is super beautiful, and I'm sure I'm gonna purchase this. I don't think that this palette is as expensive as a lot of people say that it is. This palette is actually so much more affordable than an ABH palette here in Sweden, so I don't think that the price is bad at all. I think it's a good price. It's even more affordable than the Dose of Color Francation palette, and I get so much more in this palette, so I can definitely recommend it. And you can purchase from Beauty Bay, so you don't have to pay shipping and such. I'm not sure when this is gonna come out. We don't really know when, but it says that these shades that we see right now, they're just 10 out of a bunch, so this is not all of the shades. I forgot to say that, but hell yeah, I'm probably gonna purchase that because that makes me so excited. And this palette, if it's the same sort of formula, is so good. The one thing I would like them to do is just up their shimmers a little bit. Their shimmers are not bad, but they're not my favorite. But the mattes, mwah, muy bueno. So let's talk about this from Urban Decay a little bit. This is a Stay Naked foundation. It is a liquid foundation in 50 shades. So good. I think it's amazing that so many brands have really started to think about shade range. So that is definitely an applaud for them. It's gonna retail for $39 each. And I think that the bottle is so beautiful. The bottle has me, oh my god, I'm having chills down my, like, I have goosebumps all over my body. Oh my god, you should see my legs. It went down my legs. I think it's so beautiful. I don't know the claims of the foundation, but I am interested in trying it. But at the same time, I bought so many foundations, so I might cut back, but I might purchase it. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a little foundation review on it. We'll see. But I will not purchase it from another website than Kicks, which is in Sweden. So I just have to wait till it comes there. Oh, it itches. So I did get a few tags in this, and this is from a brand called Moira Cosmetics. I don't understand when brands write this. 100% cruelty free, and then they say vegan friendly. What does that mean? Are you vegan or are you not? I don't really know, but this is a new collection from them. It seems like this is the Dream series. So this is sort of like a vault with 4 different eyeshadow palettes. I think that actually all of these eyeshadow palettes are pretty cute. You have a lot of colors in every single palette, but they still stick to like a little color story. So I think that they are all very, very cute, and they retail for $17 each. We need to talk about this as well. This is from September Rose. I said that I really wanted to purchase their Slush palette, but I did know that they were coming out with their Slush 2 palette. And I wanted to wait to see how the Slush 2 palette looked like, because maybe I would purchase that instead. But then I saw this palette and I was like, they look nothing alike. Nothing alike. But I did see that the Slush 2 palette had been postponed, so this is another palette. This is the Brew Palette. It's a cute palette, definitely. You have some shimmers, but mostly mattes. But I feel like most of us already have these shades, so I'm personally not gonna pick it up, but I do think it's a cute palette. Okay, let me just talk about one more thing before I'll end this, because I feel like this is a super duper long video. So this is from The Balm. You guys know I love The Balm. I think that they are an amazing brand and I adore them. But this is something new. This is a highlight and blush duo. So you have these flips, like a little book. I think that when it comes to packaging, The Balm is amazing. They're one of the best brands when it comes to packaging. I think that they're so good at it. But this is the Balm Fire. Amp up your gorgeous glow with our collection of super shimmery highlighting blushes. I'm all for that. I don't really see the highlight part, but I see the part of like highlight blushers. I might pick one of these up. I think that the first one, oh, it has glow in the dark text. But the one that is like closest down, I really want to purchase. I think I'm gonna end it right here. So we had a lot of things to talk about today. Hopefully you found it to be interesting. Let me know what you are mostly excited about. I think I'm mostly excited about the, if I can remember correctly, of course the Colourpop Blue Moon palette that I already purchased, but then also the Be Perfect and Stacey Marie palette, and then the Urban Decay foundation. I think looks gorgeous. I hope it's a little bit of a lighter coverage, maybe light medium, satin or dewy. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here. And don't forget to like this video if you liked it, dislike the video if you did not like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.